Oregon. Today, we are embarking on a rather special journey together. We're leaving the hustle and bustle of our daily lives far behind us. Our destination is a land of profound beauty and quiet wonder. It's a place where nature still speaks in a powerful yet gentle voice. We're traveling to the Pacific Northwest of America, to a state called Oregon. Here, the landscape is not just something you see, but something you feel. It's a place that invites you to slow down, to breathe deeply, to simply be present in the moment. It's a journey for the soul. Prepare to be enchanted. Oregon is a treasure chest of natural jewels, just waiting to be discovered. It holds ancient forests where sunlight dapples through giant trees. It has mountains that touch the clouds, their peaks covered in pure white snow. Waterfalls cascade down mossy cliffs, singing a constant soothing song. And its coastline is a dramatic meeting of land and sea, a place of immense power and serene beauty. This is not a race to see everything at once. No, this is a slow, peaceful walk through some of the most breathtaking scenery on our planet. We'll take our time. Our adventure starts not with a map, but with an open heart. We're here to witness the artistry of the natural world. Imagine the feeling of cool, fresh air on your skin. Picture the vibrant green of a fern-covered forest floor. Hear the distant call of a bird echoing through a silent valley. This is the experience that awaits us. Oregon offers a sanctuary, a place to reconnect with the earth and with ourselves. Let us step into this world with curiosity and a sense of awe. Our journey into the heart of Oregon starts right now. Just beyond the city's edge, the landscape opens up to reveal one of Oregon's most legendary wonders, the Columbia River. This mighty waterway has carved its way through the land for millions of years, shaping not only the geography, but the very soul of the region. As we travel alongside its shimmering currents, the world seems to expand, with dramatic cliffs rising on either side and endless sky above. The Columbia River Gorge is a masterpiece of natural artistry. Towering basalt walls line the riverbanks, their surfaces etched by time and weather. Here, the wind carries the scent of pine and wildflowers. Every turn in the road reveals a new, breathtaking vista. The river's power is matched only by its beauty, drawing adventurers, drawing dreamers to its storied shores. History flows as deeply as the water here. For centuries, the Columbia has been a lifeline, a vital trade route for indigenous peoples, explorers, pioneers seeking new beginnings. Its banks have witnessed stories of discovery, resilience and connection, echoing through the ages. No visit to this region is complete without pausing at Multnomah Falls. Cascading over 600 feet in ribbons of silver, this iconic waterfall is a place of wonder and reflection. Mist rises from the pool below, catching the morning light in a spray of rainbows. Trails wind through lush forests of moss and ferns, inviting you to explore deeper into this emerald world. The Columbia River is alive with possibility. Kayakers glide across its surface, windsurfers dance with the breeze, fishermen cast hopeful lines into its depths. Eagles soar overhead, deer graze quietly along the water's edge, elk graze quietly along the water's edge. From the panoramic overlooks at Vista House to the hidden coves along the shoreline, every viewpoint offers a new perspective on the river's grandeur. Here, nature's majesty and history's echoes come together in a place that is both wild and welcoming. The Columbia River is more than a landmark. It's the beating heart of Oregon's landscape, inviting you to linger, to marvel, and to become part of its ever-unfolding story. Before we lose ourselves in Oregon's wild embrace, Let's pause in a city where nature and creativity meet in perfect harmony. Portland. Here, the city's rhythm is gentle but unmistakable, a steady pulse beneath a canopy of green. Portland is more than a gateway to adventure. It's a destination in its own right, alive with vibrant energy and quiet corners of wonder. We begin our exploration at Powell's City of Books, a beloved landmark and the world's largest independent bookstore. Wandering its endless shelves, you'll find treasures for every curious mind. A true sanctuary for book lovers, where stories from every corner of the world come together under one roof. Step outside, and you'll feel Portland's unique spirit in the air. The city is a patchwork of charming neighborhoods, each with its own personality. Cozy cafes invite you in for a cup of locally roasted coffee. Food carts line the streets, offering flavors from every continent. Whether you crave artisanal pastries or savory ramen, Portland's food scene is a delightful adventure for the senses. Look up, and you'll see bridges arching gracefully over the Willamette River, each one a testament to the city's engineering and artistry. Stroll along the waterfront, where joggers, cyclists, and street musicians create a lively, welcoming atmosphere. For a moment of tranquility, we visit the Portland Japanese Garden. Here, every stone and blossom is placed with intention, inviting you to slow down and breathe deeply. The gentle sound of water, the delicate beauty of maple leaves, and the distant view of Mount Hood remind us that in Portland, nature is never far away. This is a city that celebrates the offbeat and the authentic, where creativity flourishes and kindness is part of the landscape. In Portland, you'll find community in a bustling market, inspiration in a mural, and a sense of belonging in a stranger's smile. As we leave the city behind, its gentle heartbeat lingers, a reminder that Oregon's magic begins here, in the embrace of Portland's open arms. What is it that draws us to wild places? Perhaps it's a deep, primal need to connect with something larger than ourselves. Oregon is a place that answers this call. It promises not just sights, but experiences that stir the spirit. The state is a vast canvas, painted with every shade of green, blue, and brown imaginable. Our journey properly begins as we step away from the open road and into the deep, enchanting forests of Oregon. The change is immediate and profound. Bright sunlight gives way to a soft, filtered glow, as if we've entered a grand natural cathedral. Towering Douglas firs and western hemlocks, their colossal trunks standing like ancient pillars. The air grows cooler, rich with the earthy scent of damp soil, decaying leaves, and the sweet perfume of pine needles. A sea of green in every conceivable shade surrounds us. Lush ferns unfurl delicate fronds, while moss drapes from branches like emerald curtains. Silence here is not empty. It's filled with the gentle, subtle sounds of the forest breathing around us. This is a place to walk slowly, to let your senses awaken. As we emerge from the deep, quiet hush of the forest, a new sound begins to reach our ears. This is the unmistakable sound of falling water, the powerful and yet soothing music of a waterfall. The path follows a lively, rushing stream, its crystal clear water tumbling over smooth grey stones. And then we see it. We are standing before the iconic Multnomah Falls, the tallest and most famous waterfall in all of Oregon. It is a sight of immense grace and power, a slender, silvery ribbon of water plunging more than 600 feet in two major steps. Part of Oregon's charm lies in the smaller, more intimate waterfalls hidden away from the main trails. One such place is Waterfalls. The contrast between the brilliant white water and the dark, geometric patterns of the rock is visually stunning. Another treasure is Waterfalls, a place that feels wild, primordial, and deeply peaceful all at once. Leaving the misty gorges and the song of the waterfalls behind, our journey now takes us upward. We are greeted with vast, sweeping panoramas and an endless sky. This is the realm of Oregon's majestic mountains. The call of the mountains is a powerful one. It speaks to the part of us that seeks perspective. In the summer months, these meadows burst into a riot of color, a breathtaking carpet of wildflowers. As we climb higher into the Cascade Range, one peak begins to dominate the horizon. This is Mount Hood. We can see the deep crevasses in its glaciers, rivers of ice that slowly grind their way down the mountain's flanks. You can hike the famous Timberline Trail or visit the historic Timberline Lodge, but perhaps the most peaceful experience is simply to find a quiet spot, like the shores of Trillium Lake, and watch. Our mountain journey culminates with a visit to a place of almost unbelievable beauty. We are looking down upon Crater Lake. The water is a shade of blue so deep and so intense that it seems almost unreal. The story of Crater Lake is one of catastrophic destruction and serene rebirth. Within the lake, a small volcanic cone rises from the surface. This is Wizard Island. Standing on the rim of Crater Lake is a deeply meditative experience. This jewel of the Cascades is the perfect, awe-inspiring conclusion to our ascent. Our descent from the peaks brings us to the heart of the Willamette Valley, where the city of Eugene awaits. The river runs through its center. Creativity and nature flow together. Eugene marches to the beat of its own drum, free-spirited energy, vibrant, welcoming community. Here, the outdoors is never far away. Cyclists glide along tree-lined paths. Runners trace the trails of Pre's Trail, honoring a legendary local hero. The Willamette River calls to kayakers and paddleboarders. Spencer Butte offers a gentle climb and a sweeping view of the city below, framed by distant blue hills. But it's not just the landscape that makes Eugene special. It's the culture. The Saturday market bursts to life with color and music. Artisans, farmers, food vendors. The aroma of fresh coffee mingles with the scent of sizzling food carts, serving everything from farm-to-table fare to international delicacies. Street musicians provide the soundtrack. Eugene's artistic spirit shines in murals, galleries, and theaters. The Holt Center hosts performances from ballet to indie rock. And everywhere you look, there's a sense of innovation and community at craft breweries, in co-op grocery stores, and in public parks, where festivals and gatherings are a way of life. For travelers, Eugene is an invitation to explore, to connect, to slow down and savor wandering through the lush University of Oregon campus, floating the river or sharing stories with locals at a sidewalk cafe. You'll find that Eugene is more than a stop along the way. It's a place that feels like home, even if just for a moment. We now descend from the high, crisp air of the mountains, drawn by the distant sound of crashing waves. Our journey brings us to the magnificent Oregon coastline. This is where the immense power of the Pacific Ocean meets the rugged resilience of the land. The air is thick with moisture, a fine, salty mist that you can taste on your lips and feel on your skin. Here and there, massive pieces of driftwood lie scattered like the bones of ancient giants. Our coastal stroll leads us to one of Oregon's most iconic locations, Cannon Beach. This is the magnificent Haystack Rock. It is not just a rock, it is a monolith, a silent and imposing giant. It is a seascape that looks different with every change in light and tide. As the sun begins to set, the scene becomes even more magical. It is a moment of pure cinematic wonder. One of the greatest joys of the Oregon coast is discovering the hidden worlds that are revealed only when the tide goes out. Each pool is a miniature aquarium. It demands you to slow down, crouch down, and look closely. Bright green sea anemones, deep purple sea stars, and small hermit crabs. Each discovery is a small treasure. As the tide begins to turn and reclaims the shore, we step back, leaving this hidden world to the waves. Our journey now takes a dramatic turn, leaving the lush greens and blues of the coast and mountains far behind us. This is the high desert of central and eastern Oregon. It feels as though we have stepped into an entirely different world. The air becomes warmer and drier, filled with the scent of sagebrush and sun-baked earth. This part of Oregon teaches us to appreciate texture, form, and the mesmerizing play of light and shadow. We arrive at our first destination, and it is a sight that truly beggars belief. Spread out before us are the painted hills. We walk along the designated boardwalks. Each colored layer represents a different geological era from over 35 million years ago. The intensity of the colors changes with time of day and with moisture in the air. It is humbling to stand amid this geological masterpiece. The painted hills are a true natural wonder, where geology becomes art. From the soft, rolling colors of the painted hills, we travel to a place of jagged spires and dramatic vertical cliffs. We have arrived at Smith Rock State Park, a world-renowned haven for rock climbers. Hiking to the top of Misery Ridge is a challenging but incredibly rewarding trail. From the summit, you look down on the entire park. It is a view that makes you feel on top of the world, a fitting finale to our exploration. Our journey together through the magnificent landscapes of Oregon is now drawing to a gentle close. We felt the cool, refreshing mist of cascading waterfalls on our faces, a melody that washed away the noise of the outside world. The sheer scale and silent grandeur of these high places offered us a new perspective. The rhythmic roar of the Pacific provided a powerful sense of freedom and connection to the planet's pulse. These unique landscapes challenged our expectations and broadened our appreciation for the diverse forms that natural beauty can take. As we reflect on our tour, it is the echo of wonder that resonates within us. This journey has been a reminder of the importance of connecting with the natural world. These are all powerful lessons from nature. They teach us about strength, about patience, about cycles of destruction and renewal. This sense of calm is a gift that nature offers freely. It is something we can carry with us, a mental sanctuary. Our virtual tour may be ending, but this is not a final goodbye. Rather, let this be an invitation to keep exploring. Oregon will be here, forests growing, mountains standing tall, waves keeping their timeless rhythm. Until then, hold on to the images and feelings from our time together. Carry the wonder of Oregon with you, always. Farewell for now.